Hey guys, I'm Andrew Carrasquero and welcome to the Suncoast Podcast. I'm with my great guest,
Glen Brooks of Brooks Dockside Seafood.
Thanks for being here, Glenn. So, tell me a little bit about your business and who do you serve?
Well, we specialize in fresh seafood, mainly grouper and snapper as our freshest products because that's delivered to us on our boats and all floated right there on the premises.
That's awesome.
We have a retail market. We have a food trailer on the premises. We invite the public to come and learn what the process is about and watch the unloads, and they can buy fresh fish right off the boats as they're being unloaded.
That's awesome. That's nice. So why'd you start the business and what was the inspiration behind it?
Well, I grew up in a small commercial fishing village down south of here, and so I just kind of fell into it growing up in the village there, working on the docks as a kid, going fishing on the smaller boats locally, until I got older and got on the bigger offshore boats, and that's kind of where I found my niche.
Awesome.
In the offshore boats. So I did spend 10 years on the ocean myself, and then I got into managing vessels, buying vessels, and hiring captains and crew.
Awesome. And so what are some of the challenges that you solve for your customers, and how do you do it differently than maybe some other seafood restaurants out there?
Well, like I said, we specialize in the freshest of fish, of all seafood, even stuff that we source out, like king crab, snow crab, our shrimp. We don't own any shrimp boats, but we source most of our shrimp directly from other shrimp boats. We don't do any farm-raised imports. Everything is domestic and wild, or domestic and wild. There's some species that are global that, we just make sure it's wild caught and sustainable.
So what's that process? How, I'm not an avid fisherman, what's that process on how you determine the level of freshness with, like, how do you discern between this is a garbage fish and this is a good fish?
Being in the business for as long as I have, I've been doing this for well over 40 years now. Pretty much look at a fish and there's just telltale signs on it that you can look at, the eyes, the gills. Then if a fish smells or whatever, you can, as the fish gets older, it'll start putting off a different odor.
Okay.
It won't smell like fish, it'll smell like something else, but
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Peregrine Ranch. Right now, I'm inside Overwatch Studio. This is a 3,200 square foot production facility with state-of-the-art production spaces and equipment.
We've got the latest and greatest.
Inside, you'll find a 40 by 20 foot blue screen cyclorama wall, a podcast station, and now a live selling station where brands can stream their product demos and interactive shows in real time. Here at Overwatch Studios, we help businesses, artists, and creators produce everything from commercials to branded content to music videos and social media content, all under one roof. If you're interested in taking your content up a notch, you can reach out to us at info@theperegrineranch.com or send us a message online at the Peregrine Ranch to set up a time to come see the studio in person. I'll give you a tour personally. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get back to the show.
Got it. So it's kind of like humans, you get a little, like that one's, that probably has a disease.
Even after fish is cooked, if you go in a restaurant and order a piece of fish and it tastes real fishy, it's probably a very old fish, not old in age wise, but it's been caught and then it sat in a cooler for about a week too long.
So stewing.
It's not the freshest anymore.
That's good. That's a good tip. So smell is a big one. Can you share a quick success story? What was the situation? What'd you do? What changed?
Well, the reason I ended up with the fish house in Inglis, I wasn't looking to buy and operate a fish house. I was looking for a place to store boats during storms and stuff. I was looking at different properties and came across this old fish house that was run down and not operating at the time. So I bought it, and I just seen a need for a fish house in that area. So we rebuilt every building there.
Wow.
Rehabbed everything. Brought my boats up and just started working the boats out of there. And then we opened up the retail market. We opened it up to the public. We got we do a text messaging now, a mass text messaging to people that have signed up for when we're doing an offload. It's our customers, and they can come down and watch and unload in real time.
So now on offload, I'm ignorant. Is this is a special event where I'm guessing new fish is coming in?
Right, new fish is coming in when a boat comes in from offshore that's been out there for anywhere from 5 to 16 days. You know, they'll usually have a pretty good amount of fish on, and most people have never seen that before, and it's just they're just in awe watching all these fresh fish being unloaded and watching them being packed up and watching us fill orders and ship out.
That's awesome. So would you say is that like a really great opportunity to get fish during these offload?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Offload times, guys. All right, cool. So if I'm brand new to your business, what should I try first and what can I expect? Is there a product you guys have that?
I would suggest either the grouper or the snapper. It's a very mild fish, both of them are. And they're both very unique. Probably the two most popular fishes in Florida.
Awesome. And so what's one common misconception about what you do, and what's the truth?
The misconception is that commercial fishermen catch all the fish in the waters. That's not true. Our fishery is one of the most well-regulated fisheries in the world. The Gulf of America is. We fish under very strict quotas. We're under moratorium with the federal permits. So there's a certain number of permits issued and they're not issuing anymore. So our sector can't grow any. It's locked into what it is. And we do all our reporting in real time to keep us within our quotas. So as soon as before our fish hits the dock, we do an initial report of an estimate of what we have on board. Once the fish is offloaded and weighed, we report the exact pounds of how many fish we landed and of what species.
Got it. So for the ocean lovers out there, they don't have to worry. There's enough fish. There's a lot of fish out there.
Yeah, fishermen don't want to run out of fish in the Gulf, so so we abide by the strict quotas and rules, and we want to pass this down to our kids.
Good. I'm glad to know there's enough fish to go around, guys. What is one practical tip you can share with viewers today?
Yeah, I mean, people will ask, say, I'm trying to feed 6 people. How much fish do I need? What size fish would I need? So we'll kind of figure it out and say, you probably need a 8-pound fish.
Okay.
People will ask tips on the best way to cook it. The girls in the retail market, if they pick a fish off the conveyor, they can take it in the market and the girls will fillet it or dress it.
Okay.
Any way they want it dressed or filleted.
Got it. So you guys, you have kind of those people can go there and they can get the fish, they can get it prepared, and then take it home and
they can get it
ready
processed and bagged, and we give free ice.
Oh wow!
To everybody.
Wow, that's awesome. All right, so what's coming up next? Are there any events or specials you guys have coming up next?
Yes. Every year we do a big seafood boil there.
Okay.
This will be our 3rd annual seafood boil coming up. The first year we did it, we had about 100 people show up.
Wow.
The next year we did it, we had over 200 people.
So what is a seafood boil?
Seafood boil, well, we do crawfish, shrimp, clams, whatever else might be in season that we can get in bulk there. We got a big cooker that we cook it all in with potatoes and corn and sausage. And the girls will make some side dishes, to go along with it, coleslaw, beans. People will show up with desserts, and it's just a big party.
Awesome. And so when is this again?
Well, we never know exactly when it is. We don't have
Okay.
a set date, but our members will get a text message in advance of knowing when.
I love the text message. It's like, hey, we've got a party this Friday. Be there. Reminds me of being in high school with these keggers.
But you can also follow us on Facebook.
Yeah.
We do a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Okay, perfect.
We'll post downloads on Facebook also
Mm-hmm.
for people that's not on the text messaging.
It
We'll
sounds like you
advertise
gotta
questions.
be on the text message, whatever club that's in, to really
Yeah,
be on
that's-
the end.
That's we have 2 text message streams. One is in the market that'll let you know when a boat's coming in,
Mhm.
doing an unload, and the other one is at our Best Catch Club,
Okay.
and that one will let you know when the party's
Okay.
coming.
Sweet. All right. Now, where can people find you online, and what's the best way to contact you?
Well, we do have a website, but probably the most information you're going to find is on Facebook.
Okay. And what's the handle for that? What do they
Bro-
search?
Brooks Dockside Seafood.
Okay. Great.
A lot of information on Facebook. Seems to be where everybody gravitates to.
Yeah. Well, Glenn, thank you so much for being on the Suncoast Podcast.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
Yeah. Look forward to coming in,
Thank you.
having some of your guys' seafood.
Yeah.